Best of luck, lads. Robbie to serve, 0-0.
Two players battling out for All-Ireland glory. Robbie McCarthy from Westmeath and Diarmaid Nash from County Clare. Nash going for his first title in the senior ranks, and McCarthy's going for number 3. That's a good shot there from Nash.
Hand out. 0-0. Hand out.
Just an unforced error there from Nash.
Zero. Point.
A little bit loose there from Diarmaid.
Yeah.
1 play 0.
I'm sure he's not worried. It's very early here in the final. It's going to be a little bit cagey starting off. Great
shot.
kill. I think something that Diarmaid was saying, just having read an article that
Hand out.
I think Paul may have interviewed him during the week. Paul Fitzpatrick.
0 play 1.
He said a big difference in his game this year was, a lot more aggressive. Maybe other years where he'd play a lot more safe, or clever shots, play that extra shot or two.
Hand out.
That he feels himself that he's a lot more aggressive in taking on them kills, as you saw there, right corner.
1 play 0.
That's the way the game's gone. That's the way the game has gone.
Super root shot from Robbie there to get back in and serving.
Great serve. Great serve from McCarthy.
Point. 2 play 0.
So 2-0 to McCarthy.
1 short ball, second serve.
Paddle there from Robbie. D leaves it open.
Buggy gives the advantage.
Chance for Robbie now. Great passing shot.
Good rally this. Really good rally.
It's going to be a big cheer here for whoever wins it.
And Nash
Oh,
wins
actually,
it.
I think it ended up a little bit.
Hand
Both
out.
players had chances there.
Yeah.
0
A
in,
lot
2
of running
out.
there early on.
So Nash back in. 0-2. Correction, I was saying earlier, McCarthy's going for title number 4. Great pick for McCarthy.
Diarmaid then for
There's a chance. Big miss.
Robbie, not happy with himself there on that one.
Mark. 1 play 2.
Diarmaid's took a tough fly shot there,
Brilliant.
but it really left an opportunity for Robbie, and no more than the ladies' game so far. It looks like any chances.
Hand out. 2 in, 1
as you'd
out.
expect
To
are
be all
punished.
over it, exactly. That was a brilliant passing shot there from Robbie in that previous rally.
Left court is open here now.
Again.
Hand out.
Robbie goes for the kill in the right corner, just splits on him. The left was probably open too, but
Yeah.
1 in,
very
2
easy
out.
up here.
Very, very easy.
Seems to be in control of rallies, yet he's had a few uncharacteristic misses. Again there, I thought the left was open, or maybe a corner kill. He went for it hard down the right.
2 play 2.
I know sometimes your feet mightn't be set and you might just go, I'll go right again, and hopefully get it on the next one.
That's McCarthy's second unforced error already.
Nice.
Great shot.
Left underhand there from Diarmaid. Really took the pace off
Took the pace off it, correct.
And from 2-0 down, I think 3-2 lead now.
Point.
It was a lovely shot from Nash. Lovely deft touch.
3 play
Into the
2.
left corner. Moves the point ahead.
Chance for Diarmaid.
Hand out.
And he went for it.
He went for it.
Skips in. And let off for Robbie.
2 in,
He's back
3 out.
serving.
Chance
Here's
for
surely a
McCarthy.
chance.
Just overcooked that. That's a
And I
brilliant
think-
passing shot from Nash.
Robbie's had opportunities on here
Yeah.
early, which
Yeah.
from my own experience last week, he seemed to be
Hand out.
taken.
3 in,
now
2
it
out.
is early. You know, players sussing each other out a little bit, getting a feel for it.
1 short ball, second serve.
I wouldn't be surprised if he finds his range here early, but I thought surely a kill down the right was on there in the last rally. And that's what you can't do. And that, look at, unfortunately, in my own case last week, and I'm sure many players, even
Hand
maybe
out.
some watching here
2
who
in,
played
3
Robbie will
out.
tell you, it's kind of that you need to go for the kill, but yet if you leave it hanging up, as he says in the profile here himself, his favourite shot is that paddle. But good play by Diarmaid to get back in serving.
Hand out.
Very aggressive there from Nash. Brilliant left corner kill.
3 in,
And
2 out.
Was back in service. 3-2 at count.
1 short ball, second serve.
The way this first game has started, I wouldn't be surprised if it's tomorrow when we're presenting the cup.
Chance for Nash.
Another
Unforced error.
uncharacteristic miss,
Mark.
miss there from Robbie. One thing I'm noticing
4
there
play 2.
is I would have expected last week and indeed today that a lot more ball from the roof shots would be making the back one.
Shot.
The recollection is that usually now there's a bit of that the players are hitting further back on the roof and really taking the pace off it, but
Point. 5 play 2.
the court hasn't changed. I don't know, is the ball slightly slower, but
Bad shot there from Nash.
Hand out.
Wrong choice. But Nash is settling well now. He's 5-2
2 in,
front.
5 out. 1 short ball, second serve.
he'll be happy so far, especially, you know, it's 2014 since Diarmaid was in a final. He played Robbie that day as well. Robbie won in two that day. I know it's very tight in the first, maybe 21-19. Bit more
Point.
convincing in the second, but he'll be happy to have got a good start here early on, settle the nerves a little bit. Robbie hasn't seemed to have located his
3 play
serve
5.
No.
yet that we're used to seeing, but then again, there's a good one and a chance. Con Jess.
Mark.
McCarthy with his first kill.
4 play
on
5.
serve. And quickly narrows the gap to 1. Now
Off the
chance for
knuckles
Nash.
there and a chance for Nash. Doesn't take it.
Shot.
Very good shot there from Diarmaid Nash.
Robbie throws his hand in the air. Probably
Good
had
shot.
1 or 2 chances
out.
there to win that.
Yeah. He was in
5
control of the
in,
rally.
4 out.
Great shot. That's Nash's third kill.
Point.
Third kill on serve.
6
So,
play 4.
settling well, Nash. Again,
What a beautiful shot. Just really took the pace off
Yeah.
it.
it was a brilliant
And
shot
out.
from McCarthy. But again, Nash left it sitting.
4 in, 6 out. Mark.
Crowd are clapping there. I think
Five.
they thought it was a
That was a
corner
kill.
kill, but it was actually just out, just a miss. Few shots there uncharacteristic from Robbie, even in the previous rally, just when Diarmaid got into serve, some shots that you wouldn't
5 play
expect. That was
6.
a miss hit to the roof, I think. Here's a chance.
Oh, great shot from Nash. That was great power there on the right side arm.
And out.
Bulling that ball down on the right side of the alley past McCarthy, and now
6
resumes
in,
the
5
serve.
out.
6 in, 5 out.
I'm sure as people can see here early on, there's shots there that look like there's a chance the rally should be over, and possibly they should, but unless you absolutely flat kill it and they
out.
or they're in their corners, extreme corners, you know,
5
they're
in.
retrievable. And
Yeah.
6 out.
Good
that
shot.
is a super pass. I
Brilliant.
think Robbie's beginning to locate his serve.
Yeah.
Mark and it's together at 6.
So together at 6. Game 1. Oh. Robbie's hitting his groove now.
Good shot. Point.
Excellent shot. Left hand.
7
rolled it
play
out.
6.
And McCarthy now moves 7-6 in front. Again, left it sitting. Nash left it sitting. Just a lovely.
Robbie was going for a
Mark.
straight kill into the right corner, clipped that right side, well, sat up, and
8
as
play
I said,
6.
Robbie's favourite shot, that soft paddle into the.
1
soft
short
paddle
ball,
kill.
second serve.
We're going to see an appeal.
Appealing
here.
it.
Appeal from Robbie over a short
2
corner.
agree with me, second
Referee.
serve.
Gavin Buggy, and Buggy was right, and it's into the second serve. Oh, brilliant shot from Nash.
And
He
out.
tucked himself into that side. Will
did.
remind you of a Michael Finnegan type shot.
6 in,
Held
8
onto a
out.
strong hand and a flat
Yeah.
kill.
Shot.
Good shot.
Good shot from Nash.
Point.
Ball clipping the side wall before the front wall. Took the pace off it, gave Nash a chance. And he buried
7
it.
plays 8.
And he's reduced the gap to 1 to 7-8.
All right. Seven plays 8. 1 short ball, second
think
serve.
the referee's
Maxi,
got that
2
wrong.
serves,
Yeah.
Jim. That's wrong call. 2 serves coming.
Yeah.
My fault.
Wrong call.
Fair play.
2 serves coming. I'm overruling myself. 2 serves coming.
So,
7
Buggy called
plays
short.
8.
It wasn't short. Buggy realised it wasn't short and he overruled himself. Fair call. So, Nash has still got 2
Still a bit of a
serves.
murmur around the audience here, an unusual call.
Hand out.
I think
the
in
right
fairness,
one. But the right
it
one.
was the right one.
8
I think
in.
the referee should have just
7 out.
let it be appealed if that was the case.
Shot
You know,
from
it-
McCarthy.
Mark. 9 plays 7.
So McCarthy moves into a 9-7 lead. No. Good call from Diarmaid.
Good call, because from here it actually looked like he got it.
I thought he got it as well.
Very honest player, Diarmaid, and so is Robbie.
10 plays 7.
You know, these guys know each other very well too. I suppose for anyone watching that wouldn't be totally familiar, you know, Robbie'd be a few years, 3 or 4 years Diarmaid's senior, but they would have trained a lot together coming up along and trained a lot. Robbie would have given Diarmaid a lot of training over the years down in Mullingar, as he has many players, myself included. But they'd be very familiar with each other's games. They've already this year played the John Gaffney Memorial Final, and they played last month's Nationals Final, each taking 1 game each.
10 out.
Robbie taking the latest one.
Okay. Oh, super shot from Nash.
Shot. Point. 8 play 10.
That's Nash's 5th kill. 5th kill. On serve.
1 short ball, 2nd serve.
Similar to the last game, players get runs, you know, and Diarmaid had a great start. We were saying he'd be happy with that start. As they say, Osgoyle got 2 small, yeah, and a hybrid, but from 5-2, Robbie's really settled in, and he's now a bit fortuitous here, possibly at this point.
Ah, great ball.
Yeah.
Great ball from Nash. Read that brilliantly.
But Diarmaid's reeling
Jack.
back in.
9 play 10.
And we're at 9-10 with
9-10.
some sweat going to be dried off the floor here. But probably as expected, Eddie early on here, that both players, nothing in it.
Nothing in it.
As we said, they know each other very well, not only this year but over the years. I think you were mentioning there as well, like they have won the last 2 World Men's Open Doubles Championships together in Minnesota last year and Calgary before that. So they know each other very well, and I think similar to maybe one of Diarmaid's games earlier on the championship against Owen Kennedy, when you know when good players play each other so often, you actually oftentimes end up with a very close game.
Yeah.
When you know someone nearly inside out, if you want to call it that way.
It's a cagey enough opening though as well, Martin. Like, I mean, as you were saying, both players not giving anything away.
Time in.
Margins are fairly fine. Do you know what I mean? It hasn't really fully settled into a contest just yet, in my opinion. I think there's just a little bit of caginess, which is to be expected.
To Diarmaid,
Test
10
the
out
water.
to Robbie.
Yeah. Okay, so 9-10.
I think Diarmaid hit quite a few shots off balance there. Good play by Robbie, moving him left and right.
I didn't say anything, Diarmaid. Hand
Diarmaid
out.
was somewhat confused there, maybe
But
thought he heard a call. But
10 in.
But I have to say that was a
9
brilliant shot
out.
from Robbie, left hand down the left side.
And a fantastic
And
serve.
a brilliant
to follow.
serve to follow is right. So
Point. 11 play 9.
11-9 in this crucial opening game.
Great shot.
Yeah, simple, humble.
Serve and kill.
Love
Diarmaid
Point.
not happy with himself, but it was not much
12
he could do
play
with that.
9.
No.
Probably an uncharacteristic miss there. It
and
kind of came
in a
around.
matter of, I'd say, 60 seconds maybe.
Well, this
Mark.
is where Robbie's so dangerous, you know.
13
We've seen
play
this from him
9.
over the years. He really can go. He can go left and right. He just
One short
feels
ball,
real
second serve.
risky there on the serve. Can go left or right. His serve is one of his strong points as well.
Good shot from Nash. Very good shot from Nash there. He still hanging on the coattails
Hand
of
out.
McCarthy. So it's 12-9.
9 in, 13 out.
Sorry, 13-9. Good shot. Very
Robbie
good.
having a quick
Point.
look at the ball here, but similar to the
10
compliments we
play,
paid Robbie a minute
13.
ago. A good serve from Diarmaid and a kill then on the opportunity.
Chance for McCarthy. Takes it. It was a good setup, or bad setup, I should say, from
Hand out.
Nash. And
2 minutes, 13 play,
McCarthy
10 coming
is
back.
punished. Okay, so there's going to be a
Glove
glove change
change.
here.
2-minute
So there'll
break.
be 2-minute break, so we will resume.
13-10 Robbie serve.
We decided to get our transition year students to build their own walls. So they began building 2 walls, and since that it's grown in popularity. I think I began with about 4 students playing. Now there are about 70 kids playing here every lunchtime.
We're going to open up the hall every day at lunchtime. The kids will be down there every day, so it's been taken off massively, and that's why we've took the girls to the competition today. It's popular with the girls as well as the boys within the school.
From our point of view, there was a real push between myself, I guess, as a promoter of the sport independently, but also with the PE department. So the PE now being announced as a leaving cert subject, it's only going to grow in stature.
We've 100 schools across the country playing handball, and I have more and more schools contacting me each week looking to get started. You go to the schools at break time and lunch time, and you see the children lining up playing handball, so it's a great activity to keep children occupied. But the overall initiative of the schools, one role is to get more children playing at the handball clubs.
For all your handball needs, it's as easy as A, B, C. Accessories, ball, clothing. Visit gahandball.ie today.
We get all that. He would. A lot of years when you do it. Okay. Shh. Resume and play. At 13 in. Play at 10 out.
Okay, folks, we're back
One short
in here.
ball, second
McCarthy
serve.
serving after a 2-minute glove change. Short ball. Good get from Nash.
Bit lazy from Robbie there.
Yeah, it was.
2 lazy shots. Had Nash on the floor to win it. A simple shot down the left would have won him. Definitely put him 14-10 ahead.
Yeah.
And even the second one was another setup.
The second was almost more criminal, to be honest.
He'll be disappointed.
He will
with
be very
that.
disappointed.
Hand out.
Inspecting
10
the
in.
floor.
13 out.
10-13 in favour of McCarthy. Great shot.
Very simple handball, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Lovely serve.
Mark.
Disguised it, pulled it to the right, and a kill into the left corner.
11 play 13.
I make that kill number 7 for Jim Nash on serve. chance for Nash.
It's up. A clap from the audience, but the play's still on. As I said, nothing. Unless she's flash, she's retrievable. But here's another chance.
Great rally this.
Mark.
Well done, McCarthy. 2 hops. And Nash now. That's another kill, another race.
Jack.
And the floor is wet. We're going to probably see a lot of this, Martin, are we?
Hopefully not, but you know, when you have a few hundred people inside in the venue, I think everyone would say as well about Kingsford, one of the best venues in the country, always well heated. There's phenomenal heat in there, I can tell you, from playing it on numerous occasions. Up above us here are, I don't know what you describe them to,
Okay,
two of the biggest heaters I've seen in any handball alleys, plus the audience that's here, and the intensity of the rallies. So, you know, naturally enough, the players are sweating, and you can't, it's too dangerous to have sweat on the floor. So if they do dive and it is wet, it'll have to be dried.
Okay, so we're back in action now. 12-13 in favour of McCarthy, and it's going to be level game.
Mark, and it's together at 13.
13 each. The crowd respond.
It's interesting, Eddie, because you know, it seems to have gone downhill from that rally where Robbie had the 2 chances after this glove change. You know, typically a timeout or a glove change, you know, fair enough, his gloves might have been wet, but a lot of that would be a tactical thing as well. And I would have thought at the time he took it that he was actually in control and serving, and it doesn't seem to have given him any advantage anyway, unless of course the reason is to give himself a breather. Oh, good not call from the referee on the shot before that, but definitely a lucky shot off the fist that
a lucky shot
spun into
surely.
that right wall.
If that didn't catch out, Nash was all over it. But these are lucky moments you might have to rely on.
13 play 13.
13 each.
Bounce serve, front line.
Regardless, it was short.
And a short.
Yeah.
Second serve.
Very good serve.
Brilliant serve. Very, very good serve. Tight along the back wall there, coming in from the side.
14. Play 13.
14-13. Switch the serve down to the left.
Replay that one.
I think Robbie's going to be.
He wanted to hit it
disappointed with
earlier,
that call.
Robbie. 14, play 13.
I actually thought it was for a bad bounce off the back one, but no.
Oh, big miss from McCarthy. Big miss. There's a few of them misses creeping into McCarthy's play.
13, play 14.
No pressure on him. It was a bad shot from Nash. But Nash is back in.
Replay, I'd say.
Should be replay, but
Referee let the play develop.
game continues. Oh, brilliant.
Robbie looks out at Gavin. He suggested a cross, but he knows there'll be no
Mark,
reversing the
together
decision.
at 14.
Together at 14. As this game in game 1 draws to a conclusion.
Again,
A lot more handball to be played.
you know, I'd be interested to see what even people watching think of that shot there. There probably was a screen on Robbie. It comes back to what we were saying earlier. Would it be possible to give a player an advantage there, as in take the shot? If you don't win in the next rally, then we pull back for a play over. So you
Chance for Nash. McCarthy's in like a shot. Oh, that's a brilliant shot.
fantastic.
Great rally. Oh! Great rally.
Great retrieving by both players.
Was.
So 14.
The audience
Fantastic.
appreciated that, and rightfully so. A round of applause for both players. Bit of acrobatics there from Robbie at the end to jump over Diarmaid.
I was just watching the replay there of Nash was unlucky there, so he was. But McCarthy's back in at 14 each. First game, so crucial.
It's 14-14 here. I suppose the difference between this now and what we would have, well, of course, the last few weeks we've had your round of 16, quarterfinal, semi-final, all 3-21s.
14 in.
Up until that,
14
out.
out.
Are 2 15s and tiebreaker 2 11.
One short ball, second serve.
So I suppose in those tournaments you'd be at game point now, but I think that's the thing about championship. You know, you need to have that extra level of fitness. You know, you're going to be in there for longer. You have more points to get. And I think a crucial thing with it too, I personally, I know there's different views on it with the 21s, but my own view would be, and as Owen Kennedy mentioned at one point, you know, at this level, these players are actually learning as they're going on. You know,
great shot.
If games are to 4, you know, if games are at 15 now, you know, sometimes you can have blowouts there where someone gets a great lead.
Point.
And you have no chance to get into it.
First time out, first game.
I think that's a good
Robbie.
way of looking at it too, that you're actually learning as you're going on, you know, and you're
At
adapting your game
15, play
accordingly.
14, coming back.
So it's a timeout here for Robbie. So it's 15-14. How would you sum up the game so far, Martin?
As I expected, Eddie, you know, both players know each other so well. We've played each other in the final of the last 2 ranking tournaments. You know, so this is their 3rd final since January. 15-14, Robbie serving here, all to play for. Either player could win out this first game. I think it's a great advantage though in any final. It doesn't guarantee you're going to win the match, of course, but to win that first game, especially now after both players expending a lot of energy here, it puts you under severe pressure in that second game if you've lost that first, especially in a tight one. You know, if you're going to lose the first or lose any, you're nearly as well in some ways to lose it in a blowout because you haven't expended so much energy. But you have to come back then and win that second game, which is tough on either player, and then you have to turn around and face into a third 21. So I think the next 6 points are, you know, it's kind of, if you want to look at it that way, it's 1st to 7 here, and Robbie's 1-0 up.
15 in.
Well,
14 out.
I think it's crucial to win the first game.
Screen, play it again.
Yep, play over. Gavin, Buggy, getting the right call there. So back
15-14.
Great kill. A great kill from Robbie McCarthy.
Mark, 16-14.
That's his 5th kill on serve.
Tricky one for Robbie. Diarmaid's pinned himself to that right wall, and he's went for a big one there. I was going to say, as Robbie hit out that serve, he seems to, you can tell in Robbie's body language sometimes, he seems to have relaxed a bit there, hit some good serves. And here's a great chance. And another one. Fantastic pick. He's really moving Nash left to right though. And there was a skid and a screen.
Ooh. Was it replay for the skid or for
Riley
a
had a bit of everything. Great play,
Check the
skids,
ball.
replays, the whole lot.
17, play 14.
So 17-14 to McCarthy.
But the right call in the end, I think.
Good serve.
Gonna wait for it, lets it drop.
Good shot.
Robbie not happy with himself.
Hand out.
Knows he probably had a chance there to push ahead even further.
14 in, 17 out.
So 3 points in it. 14-17.
Great turn from Robbie to bring Diarmaid back around.
No.
Unfortunately for Diarmaid, just the kills have opened up. I don't think he was fully set there. But
Hand out.
Caught
Other
in two
di-
minds maybe.
he was going for that left corner. It just
He was well
went
off.
too
17
low.
in, 14 out.
Short ball.
Play it again, I couldn't see it. I
Play it
couldn't
again,
see
that
the
makes no
line.
sense.
Paddy goes to short. We're going to replay it. He couldn't see it and I couldn't see it, so. Two serves
Okay, so
coming,
it's two more
17,
serves coming
14.
It's surprising that play wasn't let develop there.
One short ball, second serve.
By right, it should be a hand out there, technically. I know if Robbie had a short, he wouldn't have hit that, but there's been a few.
Well done. Well done, Jim Nash. That was a good play there.
He's fighting hard here.
He is.
He's still in this game, 14-17.
14 in,
Has
17 out.
Got stuck on 14 there for the last few minutes. So he'll be hoping for a good serve and kill here. There's the serve.
There's the kill. Right on cue, Martin McCarthy.
Mark,
Fantastic.
It was a setup.
Hope this next one now.
15 plus 17.
Right, let's call this one. Chance for McCarthy.
He stays down, rightfully so. Robbie has to go around him.
Oh,
What
good
a
shot.
And in fairness to the referee there, that's where sometimes the referee can play over, even though Robbie was disadvantaged to him to go around him.
Time,
Gives them the
17,
advantage and a
play
lovely padded
15.
kill.
It was a neat shot in there. So, brilliant shot there from McCarthy. Lovely deft touch. Coming off the left corner onto the front wall.
Robbie guiding the Muir. He's not a Muirishka. I don't know what Muir he is, but Muir Scuba, is it? I don't know. But so the Moonchurry are telling me here.
Time in, 17 in, 15
okay, so
out.
resume and play. 17-15. McCarthy leads.
One short ball, second serve.
Coming into the crucial moment here in this first game.
Looked like it slide on the wall to me. Not sure.
Well read by Nash there.
What an incredible shot.
Oh!
Outrageous rally. And Diarmaid is looking for that slide. I called it here. I thought it did. And we did have trouble in that ladies' match, I thought, with skids, in particular on that right side wall, which you'd expect is not going to suit Diarmaid more if they're not
Yeah,
called.
she
But
played 3 more points on though, Diarmaid.
Well,
a skid is a skid is the answer to that. But
I didn't know whether you were signaling for it fully or you were just,
The
it was
referee's
just
gonna
part
stick
of
with
you
his
going
call
for the
here.
ball. So I
Yeah.
played on and there was another
looking
3
at the
points,
replay
so
there, Eddie, the referee's not going to change
Sorry.
his decision, but there was some fantastic gets in play after that. Great athleticism from both
But
players.
like, but obviously as the games go on, here, Martin, like the walls are going to start maybe getting a little bit wet on the floor as well. But if it skids off the sidewall or on the floor, the player should stop and say, look at that skid. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna be
Check the
honest
ball,
from the
lads.
player's point of
At
view as
18.
well. That I think sometimes that's unrealistic. Like you've
15.
already committed to a shot. It's happened in a split second, and I know you could put
Short
up your
ball,
hand there,
second
but
serve.
the ref doesn't always give you the call.
Yeah.
Then, and you're, what choice has he got there? Put up my hand, and then the ref says no. I thought it was okay.
Possibly okay.
It's a tricky one.
It is a tricky one, but it's
you
just
know,
great shot from Nash there.
the referee has no choice if he doesn't see it, the referee has no choice if he
Lads,
doesn't see it, but it's
Diarmaid,
hard to...
change your tops, Robbie, your top. 15 plays 18, coming back. Well, his is drowned.
German
Well, then
shot
yours is all right. His is
welded
strength.
to him anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so it's going to be a
But
jersey
in
change.
fairness to our ref, he's
15
taking
plays
the
18 coming
precautions
back. Yeah.
in terms of keeping the court dry anyway.
2 minutes.
Okay, so just having a 2-minute break here, folks, when Diarmaid's getting his jersey changed, and we'll rejoin with you then.
For all your handball needs, it's as easy as A, B, C. Accessories, ball, clothing. Visit gahandball.ie today.
We decided to get our transition year students to build their own walls. So they began building 2 walls, and since that it's grown in popularity. I think I began with about 4 students playing, now there are about 70 kids playing here every lunchtime.
We're going to open up the hall every day at lunchtime. The kids will be down there every day, so it's been taken off massively, and that's why we've took the girls to the competition today. It's popular with the girls as well as the boys in the school.
From our point of view, there was a real push between myself, I guess, as a promoter of the sport independently, but also with the PE department. So the PE now being announced as a leaving cert subject, it's only going to grow in stature.
We're with hundreds of schools across the country playing handball, and I have more and more schools contacting me each week looking to get started. You go to the schools at break time and lunchtime, and you see the children lining up playing handball, so it's a great activity to keep children occupied. But the overall initiative of the school for one role is to get more children playing at the handball clubs.
Okay, folks, so we're back in action here. The score is...
How much your Ash?
15 serving 18. Nash to serve.
1 short ball, second serve.
I don't think the referee got his desired result from that call. The timeout. McCarthy Still wearing that
Yeah.
jersey as far as I can see. Bit loose, chance for Diarmaid. Goes to the
Great shot. Great retrieved. Well done, Diarmaid Nash. Here we go. 16-18.
Mark.
Clare crowd are
16
happy.
plays 18.
A big crowd. A big crowd from Clare.
Well, I think it's in particular because it's a fantastic achievement for. There were other Clare players playing today, such as Colin Corbett in the intermediate final, but to have two members from the same club, Mark Rogers. Mark Rogers played the minor final, and he's from Diarmaid's club in
Shot,
Chingrane
Robbie.
as well. It's a great
And out.
achievement, so they're still here.
18 in,
That was a big miss
16
from
out.
Nash. Big miss.
Fantastic pick from Robbie. I thought it skidded.
So I thought it skidded as well. But
No
Mark.
call.
there's
It can be tough to tell from
19
here.
16.
nothing from Nash. It's an
One
ace.
shot ball,
It's
second
an ace
serve.
for Robbie McCarthy.
Diarmaid's going to have to play pretty much flawless here for the next few minutes to try salvage this first game, because Robbie's looking good at 19-16.
Oh, another miss. Another miss from Nash. As McCarthy
Point.
edges closer to the first game here.
20.
It's crucial opening
Play
first
16.
game. Game ball 16.
Replay.
Yeah.
Oh, Diarmaid won't be happy with that.
So call it early though, Diarmaid.
Again, Eddie, this is where I'm coming back to. I think it's actually not even a suggestion. I think it's a must for
Must
handball
for
that you
handball.
let that play
20
develop.
plus
You let him have the shot.
16.
If he misses, call it back for a replay.
Yeah.
If it's any other sport, that's what it is. You get the advantage.
McCarthy bearing down. And that should be replay.
Play that one again.
Yeah, that should be
20
oh,
plus
yeah.
16.
Yeah, definitely good call from Buggy. Gavin Buggy. from
Good
Westmeath.
sportsmanship from both two guys that know each other well. Here's a chance for Diarmaid left corner. Robbie, effortless flick to the roof. Diarmaid leaves it hanging. Robbie can't believe it.
Cannot believe it. That was some shot from Diarmaid Nash.
Diarmaid did fantastic there to stay in that rally.
He did
It
brilliantly.
surely looked like Robbie was going to win it. He did have chances.
But here, what a brilliant shot. from
16
Nash.
in, 20
A
out.
lovely deft
What a-
flick of the left wrist and into the left hand corner and rolled out.
Sharp ball. You called it.
thought-
I wasn't sure.
I
Appeal
thought
from
it was
Robbie.
good. I thought it was good.
I saw it good, Robbie. One saw it good with me and one saw it on the line. Mark.
Okay, the mark's given.
So
I thought
you
it
know
was. I
they're
thought
the
it was
kind of
good.
breaks.
17
I
play
couldn't see
20.
it clearly from here, but they're the kind of breaks you need. You know, and it looked. If anything, it was close anyway. That serve wasn't, I'm sure, as Diarmaid would have liked. I think he was between two minds to fly that.
Yeah. Right course opened. Oh,
What
no.
a shot. Unfortunately for Diarmaid, I think he saw the right court, it just didn't go far enough right for him, and Robbie
It was a
floats it in.
Great shot.
Left. It was a fantastic shot. But that whole
Second time
The
out,
whole-
first game
the whole
to
right
Robbie.
side was open
20.
for Diarmaid
Play
Nash.
17 coming back.
So it's game ball 17 to Robbie McCarthy. Yeah,
Very similar to the opening game they played in 2014. I think it was around 21-19 that time. Game is far from over yet, you know. What would you think Diarmaid would be thinking at this point? Or
it's hard to know. Like, I mean, it's just there in the last maybe few moments. There was a lot of unforced errors there from Nash. You know, like he gave Robbie two pretty handy points. Like Robbie went from 17 to 19 fairly quickly. Like, you know, after Jim putting the pressure on there, but look, it's hard to know what's going to go. Robbie will be thinking now, get in, get a good serve, and just kill it, and then that's the game over. And you know, it makes Diarmaid's task even harder now. You know, if he wants to win his first All Ireland. You know, it's going to be a tough ask of him.
So they're back in the court. Robbie's getting a feel for the ball again. And here we go.
Okay.
Will it be serve?
Resume and play.
Return, kill.
20. Play 17.
Here's the chance. He leaves it too high.
Nash will do whatever he can to stay in this rally, stay in this game. You look for one more chance. Oh, great
What
shot.
a shot by Robbie to finish it off.
From McCarthy.
21-17.
McCarthy put an end to that, Tita. So there you go, there you have it. That's the first game, folks. Robbie McCarthy takes it 21-17. There'll be a 5-minute break, and we will be back for game 2.
We decided to get our transition year students to build their own one walls. So they began building 2 walls, and since that it's grown in popularity. I think I began with about 4 students playing, now there are about 70 kids playing here every lunchtime.
We're going to open up the hall every day at lunchtime. The kids will be down there every day, so it's been taken off massively, and that's why we've took the girls to the competition today. It's popular with the girls as well as the boys in the school.
From our point of view, there was a real push between myself, I guess, as a promoter of the sport independently, but also with the PE department. With the PE now being announced as a leaving cert subject, it's only going to grow in stature.
We're with hundreds of schools across the country playing handball, and I have more and more schools contacting me each week looking to get started. You go to the schools at break time and lunch time, and you see the children lining up playing handball, so it's a great activity to keep children occupied. The overall initiative of the school to one wall is to get more children playing at handball clubs.
All your handball needs. It's as easy as A, B, C. Accessories, ball, clothing,
and gentlemen. We're back in the commentary booth here for game 2 between Diarmaid Nash and Robbie McCarthy. So you've just joined us here. Robbie McCarthy won the first game 21-17. And Nash is up getting this. The commentary is brought to you by myself,
1-0.
and my learned colleague here, Martin O'Cairns. So, good shot from McCarthy. Resumes control of serve.
Hand out. 0-1.
Great serve.
Miss hit.
Hand out.
Hander there. Robbie's a bit frustrated with himself.
1-0.
I think Nash has to stop maybe giving chances to McCarthy in the middle
One
of the
short
court.
ball, second serve.
And saying that his kill percentage is quite good in the first game. Just needs to do more of it. Great get from Nash.
Possibly a screen there.
Possibly, yeah. Bogey letting play continue, which is the right call. This is a great rally here.
Hard
Missed
luck.
it.
Hand out.
Went for the left
Unfortunately
corner.
for Diarmaid, even going for a kill there earlier on, they're just don't seem to be
0 in,
staying
1
down
out.
from.
Remember, Diarmaid Nash is going for his first title. Oh, lovely. No.
Nearly.
Nearly.
Through the legs.
Remember, Diarmaid Nash is going
And
for his
out.
first title on his personal career here in Handball. And
1-0
Clare's
out.
first title since 1980, where Pat Kirby won the last senior singles in
Clare.
from the Banner County.
A well-known figure in handball, Pat Kirby. I'm sure a lot of listeners would have heard of him or possibly even seen him play. And you know, a club mate at Diarmaid's, and a lovely
played.
memorial, or not a memorial, but a statue of him outside of the handball court in Shim.
Hand out.
Robbie McCarthy going
0
for his
in,
first
1
title
out.
since 2016. Now he won 2016, 2015 and 2014, going for title number 4. Good shot there from McCarthy. So
Point. 1-1.
So it's together at 1 here.
Replay that one.
Referee giving a replay. Robbie had started lining up to serve. Crowd hadn't finished clapping. Diarmaid leaves that one hanging.
Great shot from Nash. Very, very good shot from Nash. Brought
And
the ball
out.
away from McCarthy. Great kill.
1-1.
So back to resume control of serve. 1 each. Good serve. And a
Fantastic get from Robbie.
brilliant get.
Even the first shot was
Replay.
a great
1-1.
get. It was really stuck to the wall. Good serve by Diarmaid. I'm sure he's hoping Diarmaid that he'll catch a break. And kills are nearly perfect, but Robbie's getting to them.
We have a loose serve there from Nash. And but a good shot in the kill.
Mark. 2-1.
So it's 2-1. Nash leads. Game 2. Great shot. The right corner was open.
And took the weight off it, lovely.
That's better from Nash.
Point.
More clinical there in around the centre.
3-1.
Front of the court. 3-1.
Diarmaid will be happy, at the start of this game. Obviously,
Mark.
he has no choice but to win this game to have any chance of
4 play
taking the
1.
Wayland Trophy home to Clare with him this evening.
1 short ball, second serve.
But they're the kind of breaks you need to which I think he has been unfortunate. I won't say unfortunate because that's the way it is and that's the way sport goes, but they just haven't seemed to be going in for him as they maybe usually do.
That was a brilliant get from Robbie McCarthy. Another get.
That was an incredible fly shot. And another miss from Robbie.
Second miss in a row.
Two missed fly shots from Robbie, which is usually his favourite shot at the short line. On his good side.
5 plays 1.
So Nash opens up a 5-1 lead here, and it's now 6-1. Good play from Nash. Takes the pace off the ball quite well.
Much better from Diarmaid at the start of this second
6
game.
play 1.
More attacking on the front.
One of Diarmaid's major strengths is, control in the middle there and flying the ball. Probably didn't get a chance to do that as much.
Hand
as he
out.
liked in the
1
first
in,
game,
6 out.
Definitely early on here in the second has got a chance to impose that game.
Mark.
Very good shot from Robbie. Ball coming off the back wall.
2.
And McCarthy
2 plays 6.
ruthlessly demolished the ball on the bottom of the brick. Oh, brilliant shot from Nash. And a nice little acknowledgement from Robbie McCarthy.
No, Robbie, in fairness, hand up to acknowledge a great shot.
What a brilliant shot that was.
Good shot.
I think Diarmaid's really
6.
much improved
Play
since the
2.
first game. I think his kills are starting to come from now. He's getting those fly shots from the middle that we're used to seeing.
1 short ball, second serve.
And also when he's in and around that centre, Martin is driving the ball out along the sides. So he has tightened up on his play. And he has to, because he's lost the opening game. That's a brilliant shot from McCarthy.
Great shot. Hand out. 2 in, 6 out.
What a fantastic
Great
serve.
serve. Brilliant
I think
serve.
Diarmaid thought Robbie had gone right.
Point.
Had taken a half step to the right.
3 plays 6.
Brilliant serve from McCarthy. 3-6 now.
Replay.
The ball bounces off McCarthy, so it'll be a replay. Ball will be checked. And the play will be resumed.
3 plays 6.
So 3-6
1 short ball, second serve.
in favour of the man from the Banner County, Diarmaid
Was
Nash.
that much short, Robbie? Second serve.
Robbie appealing a blatant short.
Oh, brilliant from Nash. Brilliant. Super shot.
Hand out. 6 in, 3 out.
Great passing shot from Robbie. Great retrieving from Diarmaid as well. Oh, he'll be disappointed. It's overcooked. He has another chance at it.
Ball still in play. Oh, he's missed it. That's a miss from
7.
McCarthy. And gives the ace to Nash.
Good rally.
Incredible initial passing shot for Robbie. Great retrieve from Diarmaid, flicking it off the back wall. And
7 play 3.
super shots from both players there in that rally.
Yeah. Great quality.
1 short ball, second serve.
If you're just joining us on the stream, online stream, Katrina Casey winning the ladies singles early on in the third game in a magnificent match against Martina McMahon. Incredible game by 2 incredible athletes. And the minor singles went to Owen McGinty from Monaghan, who also won third game 21-10. Oh, great get from McCarthy. Oh, yes.
Robbie looking for a screen there. I am not sure which one he's referring to, but three
Mark.
super retrieves there, and Diarmaid finishes on the
8
fourth.
play
net.
3.
A little fist return there, and
I think Nash would be a little bit
Worked out.
disappointed he didn't get that.
I think neither player was expecting it, so it
Hand out.
possibly caught him slightly by surprise. Diarmaid looking for the ball.
3 in, 8 out.
So the score is 3 for McCarthy, 8 for Nash.
Great
Brilliant
shot.
passing shot from
Robbie
McCarthy.
probably had chances to win that one earlier,
Yeah.
but he'll be happy to get back on the scoreboard.
Mark.
Narrow the gap.
Yeah, that was a brilliant passing shot.
4 plays 8.
McCarthy reduced the gap to 4.
1 short ball, second serve.
I thought McCarthy was going to appeal that one. But
Chancella.
oh,
Hand
down.
out.
Down.
House down, Robbie.
Yeah. He's missed a couple of them, so he has, Martin.
I don't know how close that is.
8 in.
Be as close
4
as
out.
I'd say, but it was a great chance to be 5-8. Instead, it's Diarmaid serving 8-4, and chance here maybe to move to 9-4.
Shot.
I actually thought that ball might have slightly skidded in there, but Robbie does what
Great
Robbie
shot.
does best.
Hand out.
Paddles it in.
Vintage Robbie McCarthy there. Lovely deft touch.
4
Gives
in,
it
8
on
out.
James control. Serve.
Hand out.
Another one.
Unfortunate break.
I think that's his fifth. Definitely in the game so far. And this is only second game.
I think Diarmaid's.
Look for gloves to be changed, is he?
No, I think he's that elbow support there. Hadn't seen that until last week. He's probably maybe a bit of support even in the first game. You know, sometimes if you've a sore elbow, you know, just to get you over that first game until the elbow gets warmed up.
Time
and
in.
the adrenaline's
8 in.
pumping then and
4
you're
out.
fully warm, you can probably offload it.
Needs an ace here now, Nash. Extend the lead.
He's going to fly this one. Great
Great
shot.
shot. Crossed beautifully off the side wall there.
I think it's worth noting there, like he's
Point.
looking for that right away. He moved.
9
and
play
suddenly he's
4.
looking for it, positioned lovely and took the chance.
Chance here. Another chance.
What a shot!
Oh, Nash will be kicking himself there. He had 2 chances there, Martin.
Hand
But
out.
technically
4
so
in,
difficult
9
to do
out.
what Robbie did there. First of all, to even get there. What a super pick. Most players scoop that back the court, and the rally's still going on now. But he's able to direct it in with that paddle.
Mark.
Gets into serve and has a point on the board.
It was a brilliant shot. Oh, not taking anything away from the shot.
5 play 9.
So Nash will be annoyed with himself there.
Another chance. Too high.
Brilliant hill. And Nash is back in.
I know, yeah, Robbie's telling himself to kill the
And
first
out.
one. He definitely did have
9
an
in,
opportunity.
5 out.
9-5.
Oh, here's off the back ball.
Great chance. Yep, he didn't miss that one.
gives the referee the nod that that one
And
was
out.
good.
5 in, 9 out. Mark at 6.
Unlucky there from
I
Nash.
think you could hear the same sigh from all of the. It's one of those ones. Is it going to drop short or roll?
6 player 9.
Up to go to the back wall. Great shot.
I think both players probably at some stage in
Yeah.
that rally. Diarmaid looked like he was going to go for the fly, let it back. Robbie
And
seemed
out.
undecided on his shot as well, and Diarmaid takes an
9 in,
opportunity to
6
get back
out.
into serve.
Well done. Well done.
Robbie's really not happy. He's saying it's a
10.
screen.
I didn't really see it now, to be honest, Martin.
I didn't think it was myself. Diarmaid actually played
10 player
quite a
6.
difficult fly shot there to win the rally. But I think it's coming back to what I mentioned earlier. He's really pushing to get there. And a bit of a lucky break there for Robbie.
Yeah.
I think the noticeable difference for me in this second game with Diarmaid's play is definitely seems to have found his serve a bit. But the flies, he is really looking for the fly at every opportunity. And
6 in,
I
10
think
out.
that, obviously from his point of view,
1 short ball, second serve.
absolutely.
Oh, it's definitely a short.
I think from Diarmaid's point of view, you know, it's you have to win a second and a third game now to win this match. And by flying that, you know, the good serve that he's doing plus the fly,
Great shot.
I think Robbie's going to
Great
look
shot.
again here. No,
Time.
I actually thought of all of them that might have
gonna
been a screen.
dispute,
I
yeah.
thought he did have to go around him, but
But
you know,
like-
there's a bit of too that Diarmaid had him in that position.
Yeah.
You know that it wasn't.
But to be fair as well, Martin, like, it's good refereeing from Bucky. as well,
I think
like, you know what
think
mean?
all the players, you know, all the players appreciate Gavin. You know, Gavin refed many games here today already. You know, we're here now very late at night, nearly 11 o'clock. He's been here since this morning. Refing games. He was refing a game at 11 o'clock this morning, and he's still here. And you know, whatever about commentating or sitting in the crowd and looking at it to keep that focus at that level on every shot and every rally is tough. And in fairness to Gavin, no one likes reffing, but he likes, you know, he's puts himself forward and he has his own style of refereeing it. He's usually lets the play go as much as possible. And I think players
Time
know
in.
that at this stage, you know.
Okay, so we're resuming play here again.
10 in to Diarmaid. 6 out to Robbie.
As Gavin calls out the score, it's 10-6 in favour of Diarmaid Nash from Clare, going for his first title and Clare's first All-Ireland senior single since 1980. Will today be the day? Oh,
What kind of bounce did that take? I
took a-
think
took a good
Diarmaid's
hop on
been-
there.
And out.
Diarmaid's been very unfortunate probably the last few rallies, and look,
6
a lot
in,
of it's
10
great
out.
play from Robbie too, but two of the kills have just and
Mark.
what a shot,
Yeah, brilliant shot.
overhand
7
fist
play
spike
10.
into the right, short I thought. Referee seen it good.
Yeah, 1 short ball, second serve. Yeah, 3 of us say it was short, Robbie. Second serve.
Okay, so short ball, second serve.
Diarmaid tells Robbie I appeal for it, but
Mark.
you know, a little bit of conversation, but next thing Robbie has another point on the board,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden from 10-6 it's now
10-8, is
Yeah,
it?
play 10.
8 serving 10, and a fantastic serve there. Left court is open.
Hinder ball.
Left court was wide open there.
I don't even know if that ball would have made the wall, but
Yeah, play
that rule
10.
is still there. That looks like a skid to me. Nash is looking for it. Gavin didn't see it, it seems. He didn't call it.
I think it was a bit of a skid.
I think it was, but he's going to give the point. I'm almost sure. Robbie said he saw nothing. Gavin didn't see it as far as I can see, so I can't see how the referee will not be able to get award the point if he hasn't called it at this stage.
It definitely is a point. I don't think, well, he hasn't said anything just yet.
Don't think anyone can appeal.
You can't appeal a
skid either. So.
No, you can't appeal a skid. So the only thing you can appeal on is a short.
9 play 10.
Gavin's awarding the point. I suppose how the appeal works for some people who mightn't be familiar with it is the referee is obviously the main person involved. But if a player is serving and the rally continues, but you know the opponent thinks it was short, there's 2 line judges here in the stand. So the player makes that hand gesture that you're seeing there, and if both disagree with the referee's decision,
great shot,
then it gets overturned. But it didn't. It's only in relation to a short.
10 in, 9 out.
That was a brilliant shot there from Nash. Clip. Great shot. Good shoot there from Nash. Very good shoot.
Good return even on that first
11 play 9.
Right wall to put Robbie back up on the roof.
11-9.
That's a bit loose. Skidded again, I think.
I think that took a hop.
No, that's the thing, it can be spin as well.
I think that was more of a hop from McCarthy. But yeah, he is back in control.
And out. 9 in, 11 out.
9-11. Nash still leading.
1 short ball, second serve.
Oh, McCarthy's just on the shoulder here.
Great roof shot by Diarmaid. He's left this one a little bit of a chance, and Robbie punishes.
Point.
Nash should be annoyed himself with that one.
Serving 11.
10 plays 11.
Set up.
Which I think at what point was it? What was the biggest lead there? It could have been Nash was well up.
He was well up, yeah.
I think it could have even been 9-3 at one point, and now we're looking at 11 each.
It's going to be 11 all now here, folks.
First time out, second
Diarmaid
game.
calls a timeout.
Calls a timeout here.
I think this is where Robbie can be very dangerous.
Very, very dangerous.
He's a game up. It's 11-11.
2 11s coming back.
And only 10 points to go. And can play with that bit of freedom because he has that cushion, you know. But Diarmaid's playing much better in this second game. But the pressure is really on here now.
Exactly.
Like the pressure is actually on Diarmaid here because he has no choice but to win this second game. And Robbie, the momentum has similar nearly to the ladies' tiebreaker there. There has been a shift in the momentum. Diarmaid had a great start to this second game, whereas now we have Robbie tying the game at 11 each.
Shirt change, 2 minutes.
We're seeing a shirt change here as well, just for people watching. That's going to be another 2 minute
2 minutes. So we'll resume commentary back then.
For all your handball needs, it's as easy as A, B, C. Accessories, ball, clothing. Visit gahandball.ie today.
We decided to get our transition year students to build their own one walls. So they began building 2 walls, and since that it's grown in popularity. I think I began with about 4 students playing. Now there are about 70 kids playing here every lunchtime.
we're going to open up the hall every day at lunchtime. The kids will be down there every day, so it's been taken off massively, and that's why we've took the girls to the competition today. It's popular with the girls as well as the boys. It's good.
From our point of view, there was a real push between myself, I guess, as a promoter of the sport independently, but also with the PE department. So the PE now being announced as a leaving cert subject, it's only going to grow in stature.
We have hundreds of schools across the country playing handball, and I have more and more schools contacting me each week looking to get started. You go to the schools at break time and lunch time, and you see the children lining up playing handball, so it's a great activity to keep children occupied. But the overall initiative of the schools one role is to get more children playing at the handball clubs.
Hello folks, we're just
Robbie back in the court here after this break in play.
So you're joined in the commentary booth here. It's myself, Eddie Halligan, and Martin McCarthy's in. So Martin, it's 11-all, game 2, after Robbie winning the first one 21-17. So what's your thoughts so far?
I suppose from my own experience, here last year, it's having won the first game and been in a similar kind of position like this in the second game. I definitely think it's a big advantage to having won that first game that you can go for your shots here.
Yeah.
Like if Robbie actually misses a few or they don't work out, he knows he has that tiebreaker regardless. Whereas Diarmaid under that bit more pressure because he can't afford to lose this game.
Fine margins. So the game resumes. As Gavin Buggy calls out the score, 11 each. Great get. Oh, unlucky Nash. It was a good get. Ball.
Great play by Robbie.
It was.
Great serve. Moved Diarmaid, then ran him, stretched him, and I suppose unfortunate for Diarmaid. I think the crowd there are cheering for, I think we've christened it the Muir Scuba there earlier, the
completely oblivious what's going on up here. None of you. Jack.
We're hearing some cheers in the crowd. Come on, D.
12 in, 11 out.
Clare crowd urging their player on.
So 12-11. Great ball.
And out.
Great ball from German Nash.
Robbie had stepped back a little bit in the corner, maybe as far as the dotted line there that you can see.
11 in,
Probably
12
expecting a
out.
root shot from Diarmaid, but Diarmaid directed it
Double.
nicely.
Brilliant shot.
Tough shot to execute, but
Great serve.
followed by a great serve chance for a kill in the left.
That was a great get from Robbie.
Probably disappointing from Diarmaid's point of view that it wasn't finished on the first go, but he's going to look for a play.
Play that
over.
one again. Oh, replay. He got his hand to it. He had no room to go anywhere.
Diarmaid's
11 play at
disappointed at the
12.
call, but I do think it's the right decision.
Yeah, so I agree.
Robbie was there and couldn't swing.
One short ball, second serve.
Wow.
Great shot.
And out.
What do you call that? I think
Complete.
he put a fist to it. I don't know, did he mean that, but we'll assume he did.
12 in, 11 out.
Excellent serve from McCarthy. He's got Nash on the back
A lot
foot
of
here.
pressure here.
And out.
And he's really let him off the hook there with
Massively.
an unforced error.
Massively.
I was going to say Robbie really
11
looks
in,
to have
12
relaxed
out.
his body language, you know, and when you see that, he's often dangerous. But
No.
he's
Chance
gifted
for
Nash
Nash here.
another chance here. What a pick.
That was a brilliant pick. Oh, that's fantastic play from Robbie McCarthy. I think it's almost like he's crushing Nash when he
And
gets to
out.
them picks.
Diarmaid's throwing his hands up. He knows that that's Robbie's go-to shot. It's difficult when you're in there already, you know, because you're
12
you
in,
know you need
11
to kill
out.
this ball to win rallies, and it is an opportunity. And if it hangs up at all, he does that. Here's another chance for Robbie.
And out.
Unforced error there from McCarthy. This could be the fourth serve.
11 in,
Fourth or
12
fifth serve.
out.
Nash is in on 11, and he hasn't moved off 11.
One short ball, second
Needs to
serve.
get an ace here, and needs to hang in. Now, chance for Diarmaid Nash. Brilliant. Brilliant shot
I'm
from
not
McCarthy.
sure if we've signal or not, Eddie, but if people can
And
hear
out.
us, it's kind of been in out here since we've had that break.
12 in, plays 11 out.
Still at 12-11, but there's a fantastic
What
serve
a
for
serve.
Robbie to push it to 13.
What a fantastic serve that was. from Robbie
13
McCarthy.
plays 11.
And then you just sense that McCarthy might just begin the motor here. Nash had a few serves in 11. He hasn't moved off 11.
Wow.
A lovely deft touch in the right corner, taking the pace completely off the ball.
Good shot. Point.
I think from 9-3, the momentum has completely changed.
Completely switched.
14 plays to 11.
Robbie's body language, he just looks loose, he's serving well, the paddles are coming off. And there's another one.
Hard luck.
He's extending that lead and he's a bit of a fist pump there, urging himself on.
Yeah, like I said just a couple of moments ago, Martin, you feel that you sense that Robbie's now beginning to motor now. He's been clicking the groove. You know, after Diarmaid had the upper hand in the early doors of this game, game 2. But McCarthy settled in. As you say, you're right what you're saying. He's looks a lot loose. The pressure's off him. Pressure's firmly on Nash, and it's showing. And almost in the
I
blink of an
will
eye, it's 15-11. You know, it's four aces up.
I wouldn't be surprised if Robbie takes one here now after Diarmaid coming back in and closing the door.
First time out, second game. At 15 plays 11 coming back.
I think our stream might be back. I suppose for people who missed out, I think when you left us, it might have been 11-all, 12-11. There was a break in play. Since then, there was in out. Both players, there was definitely one or two misses there from both of them. Neither moved off that score. But since then, Robbie, as we were saying, has really opened up. His body language looks like he's relaxed. His shoulders look loose. He's put out some great serves there, and his paddle kills. And I think the last point he got was actually 3/4 of the way back, kill into the right corner. He's really beginning to find his groove, and really no pressure on him now at this stage. He can go for it.
Yeah, and like exactly, and there's we were sensing as well, like there's a chance here that McCarthy's going to go for it now. He's going to enter the home stretch here and absolutely romp his title here, because 2016 is the last title. He hasn't won it in 3.
That said, Eddie, this game is still there, and if there's anyone in handball, and I'm sure anyone listening or watching that knows Diarmaid Nash would agree with me too, no better man to keep the head. Really clever, really smart player. There's some of his key attributes, and he has come back from much
15 in, 11 out.
Bigger leads from this before. But there is another fantastic serve. Diarmaid doesn't seem happy with it. I thought it was a bit of natural spin, to be honest.
I thought it was natural spin too.
A slide.
Other ones earlier, I thought they were, not this one.
No, I definitely thought that was a good hop.
Right. Again,
I saw it go, Diarmaid. So did Paddy and so did Barry. Okay. So 16 plays to 11.
16, 7, 11.
This. How many times have we seen this before? Just when Robbie's ahead.
17 plays to
and
11.
Game up, he is deadly.
I did say
one sharp ball, second serve.
He got that sense he's just going to romp home now. He's just going to not take the foot off the pedal until he gets there.
Yeah, I suppose that is quite possible that might happen. But Diarmaid's going to have his say in that too. But I think it's absolutely crucial that he gets in quickly, really, this rally, and he needs 3 or 4 points just to make Robbie think about that I'm here. And you haven't won just yet.
Yeah, they're great gets from McCarthy.
No. Hand out.
Jeez, that was unlucky. That was unlucky there for McCarthy. Great gets.
It's been
11 in.
I think everyone has been saying it in the last few weeks as well. Robbie.
17 out.
I think it would be fair to say, going back as far as the World Championships in Big Court last year, Robbie is in great shape. Gave Killian Carl a serious run for his money in that semi-final of the World Championships. Tiebreaker.
Mark.
11-5 or 6. Won the 60 by 30, and he looks to be in great shape here again. And
12 plays 17.
Moving very well.
Nash gets the point back. And he was off 11 on the 12. 5 in it. Great shot from Nash. And you're right, Martin. Nash will have a say in this.
Good shot.
He's going for
point.
13, 17.
13 plays 17. One short ball, second serve.
I'm sure Diarmaid was thankful that was short because it just hung up. Usually goes for a lob or 3-wall. Looks like a 2-wall lob.
Great shot from Nash. Brilliant shot from Nash. That's more
exactly
like it.
what he needed.
Yep.
3 quick points.
Shot. Point.
And there's
14 plays 17.
This game is still there from.
He's still there, surely. He's arrested the momentum slightly. Oh,
There it is
brilliant.
again.
Now he's going to get into his groove. This is brilliant from Nash.
Mark it. 15. Play
He's
17.
reduced the gap to 2. From 17-11 to 17-15.
One short ball, second
Short
serve.
ball.
Peeling.
Appeal
I
from
think
Nash.
the referee has got it right this time.
Yeah, I thought it was short.
Two agree, second serve.
Will he go for this 2-wall lob again? Great return by Robbie, back deep into the right corner. An unfortunate break there for Diarmaid, splits on the front wall.
Hand out.
But he'll be happy with that run, Eddie. It was
Yeah.
17-11. He's
was
back
needed.
at 17-15.
17 in.
He's
15
within
out.
touching distance now.
He's giving McCarthy something to think about here.
But what a fantastic serve. Great get.
And a kill. Yep. Textbook Handball there. Brilliant
Mark
serve.
it.
Sets up
18 play
sets up the kill
15.
shot. And Robbie McCarthy is 3
What
from
a
home.
serve.
That's another great serve.
Screen. Play it again.
Robbie will be disappointed. He hit an absolutely amazing serve there. Great retrieve by Diarmaid, but there was a kill chance there.
18 play 15.
Oh,
serve.
brilliant serve from McCarthy.
This is something
And
we've seen
stand
from
up-
Robbie last
Yeah.
week. We've seen him over
Second
the last
time
month,
out, second
from
game.
Diarmaid, but
At 19
that
play
ability to
15
just
coming
turn
back.
the wrist left and right, fantastic serve.
That was a brilliant
Nothing
serve.
Diarmaid can do there.
Nope.
It's just he was actually had moved in expecting a crack and just
So Robbie
Straight
McCarthy
down
has
the
two
right.
more. 2 more races from home to claim his 4th title and his first since 2016. Nash, after a brief revival, has to come back again. Straight in.
it's still possible. It's still there. Diarmaid's, wise move, taking that time out. Is there break that momentum? Robbie got 2 quick points,
Yeah.
but he's serving at 19-15. And 2 great.
But look, as you say, there is a kick at Nash yet. Just needs to win this. Needs to get McCarthy out of the serve, get in and just go
I
for
think
it. Really.
Diarmaid, I know it's easy to say just go for it, but I think actually that is what he needs to do now. Just maybe mix it up a little bit.
Yeah.
He's going to have to go for his kill when it comes.
Okay, resuming play at 19 in, 15 out.
Okay, 19-15.
It's another great serve and an opportunity off the back wall, right corner. Fantastic shot.
Brilliant. That is
Mark it.
Here we
That's
have it.
brilliant play there from
20
Robbie McCarthy.
possible game ball, and Robbie looking loose.
20 play 15.
He looks comfortable.
Veteran stuff.
One short ball, second serve.
Correct call from our referee.
Yeah.
Appeal.
Appealed.
1 agree, 2 agree. Second serve.
Second serve from McCarthy.
Here's going to have a revolver.
And that's it.
And he is delighted. Look at that for a reaction.
That is Robbie McCarthy's 4th All-Ireland. His first one since 2016.
And Jim, Diarmaid's father, got into the
Run in
court.
and congratulating Robbie. But he closed that out brilliantly, Martin.
There was a big shift there, I think, from 8-3 or 9-3 in the second game. Diarmaid really dug deep, put in a great performance early. Referee just asking people to remain in their seats for the presentation. What a game.
Brilliant game.
I think exceptional serves there to close out the game from Robbie. From 17 to 21, serious pressure on Diarmaid. And all credit to both players. A fantastic game of handball. Again, very high quality, no more than the ladies' game and the minor before it.
So we're just going to hand you over to the presentation guide here. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're all very welcome here today, and thank you for your support over the weekend. I see a lot of people are leaving. But anyway, I want to thank our sponsors for Wales, and also to thank the King's Court Club for all their hard work and making everything possible for the weekend. So give a round of applause. I'd also like to compliment the volunteers who did tremendous work over the weekend, and the officials and everybody throughout the country who made today's final possible by officiating and giving up their time and refereeing games throughout the country leading up to today's game. So well done to everybody. I want to thank all the players as well for participating from the day one, from round one to today's final. And to thank all the players who took part in all our champions, both ladies and gents. So well done to all of them. And I'd also like to pay tribute to the staff in Cork Park under John Kelly's leadership, Austin, Dara and Bridget. So well done to all of them. This is my last time as president of Ultron to be present or not to be present, but certainly to officiate at a final of singles final, festival final. So I just want to say another thank you for your cooperation over the whole time. And I'd also like to thank the officers of Cork Park for the professionalism. Again, during that period they were excellent in all respects, and the handball is indebted to them. So well done. So finally, we're just going to make presentations, okay? Okay, give a huge round of applause for Robbie, Clare, German Nash. Robbie McCarthy. Congratulations, Robbie. Robbie, we saw a massive crowd emotion from you there when the 21 point was scored. It really meant a lot to us.
Yeah, it was trying hard this year in Cork. I think goals scored a lot. Like, I was trying to do other stuff and I stayed away from handball for a bit, and I think I got hungry a little bit and started to come good at the right time. It was great to come back to compete because like the last couple of years I was kind of going on to play a bit with Diarmaid and Ireland and flying, you know, so I wanted to try and get back to the top tier.
You won 3 in a row, Robbie, and then you lost the final and then you lost the semi-final. And some people might have thought that was the end of Robbie McCarthy, but you came back twice in the tournament. You were out there the best player in the O'Neill Senior Singles this year. So what was the key to that, to finding that hunger again?
I don't know, Colin Jordan had a lot to do with it, I suppose. So I said thanks to him, he really changed things for me this year. A lot of things, and something worked out really well.
Next up for you, Robbie, you'll be turning your attention, I suppose, to the big alley after you get a bit of a well-earned rest after the forward time.
No, I mean, NYAC and playing out for that and can't do it, so I'll see how that goes. I'll be able to think with the nationals and after that. I'm just enjoying the forward 20 at the moment, so this will be the end of it then after this year, so that's it.
And a word for your opponent, you mentioned Diarmaid and Martin who play so well. A word for Diarmaid and actually get you ahead of the game last season.
Yeah, Kevin needs to play down with their he deserves a good training again, or he was a part of the house, so it's so hard to get yourself up to them. He's a good friend, he's always there for me, and he carried me through a couple of doubles in the world, so it's a hard look at it. I know you'll be back and you'll get your one, and that'll be the end of the day.